Good morning.
Morning.
We're in the van
Yes, we are.
and we're up high.
Yes, we are.
We built Jaylena's bed in here yesterday, and we're kind of on an air mattress on top.
Yeah, I gotta order my actual mattress that I'm gonna use, but as of right now, we don't have one, so using the air mattress.
So, Kelly Durbin has been around for a minute. First off, she sent me this shirt, Uranus Mortuary. We bury him deep in Uranus. She's from Uranus, and literally, that's where she's from. And she sent a package, and it had some coffee shots. It's like creamer things.
Espresso shots.
Yeah, and you put it in there, and I'm gonna regret it big time.
I feel like I'm so hungry right now, but I know it's just because it's the morning and I haven't drank my coffee yet. So.
Yeah, but today's gonna be a busy day. Jaylena's leaving here in just a second. She's going back to Dallas area,
Yeah, not Dallas, but
the Dallas area.
mm-hmm. I'm house sitting for my sister. Her and her family are going to Galveston this weekend. So.
Yep. And I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna work some today. It rained all night. I mean, I woke up to it was hitting like right here. It would just be a big bright flash, and then instantly, and the longer it takes between the lightning and the thunder, the farther away it is. And I mean, this was like instant. Like I'm gonna go look through there um, after a little while and see if any trees got hit, because I mean it was loud, like cracking loud. So I'm gonna go check that out. But it rained a lot, got a lot of water stored up. I wish I had my full rain gutters and all that, but right now I don't. But probably got, I don't know, definitely over 100 gallons of water. So that's great. We already collected water last time it rained, and I want to try to set up the rain catchment, you know, quicker, like a better real rain catchment rather than buckets and water troughs underneath the overhang. But yeah, I'm gonna do that and then work on the house, and then I might go to the Sawyer's house this weekend and stuff, and try to get some stuff done there and help them and have fun and all that. And then when Jaylena comes back, then jump right back into building, and you guys will see her video probably pretty close by the time this one uploads, roughly around the same time. And I think the bed's gonna be pretty awesome.
I do too. We worked on it for a while yesterday until we literally just couldn't because it was getting dark and stuff. So that's I'm excited for you guys to see it.
Yeah, it's not complete yet, unfortunately, but again, we ran out of time, and it's it's cool. I guess it's fun working on something like this. The tiny house I've never built from the ground up before, so it's taken me a minute. I'm trying to really research a little bit here and there between doing all that stuff. But then when it comes to the inside of a house, I've done it many times. So that's when it's gonna like kick in and go pretty quick. So I'm super excited for that. But I get to kind of take what I already knew. It's a little different because it's small and you have to build it like the bed. You have to build it in the van because the van is not perfectly straight or anything. So I can't build it out, bring it in the doors, put it in. You just can't do that. So we're literally having to like build it inside the van, like custom made to fit this exact van.
It wasn't too bad though, and I mean the cabinets I think are going to be super easy to do, especially after. I think the bed was probably going to be the biggest project, really,
Yeah,
or biggest part of the project.
but it's stuff that I've kind of done before. But you're going more for the rustic look, so we're not trying to do like the fine furniture,
Yeah,
like
I'm not
over
trying
the
to.
top.
Yeah, it's not going to definitely not going to be anything fancy, but I mean it'll look very nice. But I do want to go for the more rustic feel.
Yeah, and I mean that's pretty much how we did Jared's house and the ranch and stuff like that. So already pretty used to that. And then I made wood, rustic furniture back in the day. So it's kind of like that. I'm taking some of those skills, But up here, it's bare minimum tools. We don't really have a good workspace. Anything we're cutting outside, and just having to bring it in and do stuff. But that's the challenge, and that's what I like. Is you're not in a big shop. You're not with every tool there is. It's get creative with what you got, and I want it to prove to people you don't need a lot. You don't need huge garages and workspaces. And when I used to work or do the woodworking stuff, we did it out of our garage at home, and it was a one-car garage, tiny. And everyone would come over because we just sold stuff from our house, and everyone thought we built somewhere else. And they would always be like, "Yeah, I wish I had a big shop. Like, I'm sure you have all the nice tools and stuff." And I never said anything because it would make them feel really stupid knowing that I built it in a one-car garage with like bare minimum tools. And here they are complaining, saying oh, I could do it if I had all the stuff. And to me, it kind of revolves around the same thing with like YouTube. People always say like, "Well, my videos could be as good as yours if I had that camera, or I had this." And it's like, there's people that have better cameras than me, but you learn.
Yeah, it's some people just don't know how to use cameras, really.
Well, it's like anything too. It's like it doesn't matter if you have a $10,000 saw. If you don't know how to use it properly, you might as well be using a $20 saw. Same thing with cameras.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's like anything.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting and fun, but I don't know if you have any plans. Trying to clearly your family won't be there. You have any friends or anything like that you're trying to?
Well, my roommate Bree, her and her boyfriend are moving into their new house Monday, so I gotta go home and pack and help with that.
And then
Like
you're
packing and
moving your
stuff.
stuff there, correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my stuff that I won't take with me in the bus. I'm gonna keep in her garage for now, and she is actually the one that takes care of my cats when I'm out of town. She loves them just as much as I do. So, well, I wouldn't say that, but she loves them too.
We don't need two crazy people.
And then Bridget, my old roommate, I definitely want to go visit with her and her husband. And so that's probably what I'll do is I'll be packing and helping move and then going to see Bridget and just being at my sister's house, which is nice because she has a couple dogs and she has a pool, so I'll get the pool to myself. And I'll probably do that cleanse that I was talking about this weekend. Well, while I'm not like busting my butt in the heat.
And
So,
you'll have internet.
and I'll have internet. I might go live this weekend. On if I do, it'll be Saturday tomorrow, or actually it might be Sunday. I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated on my channel for that. Um, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do what I can. Luckily, we bought some materials and stuff, because I'm gonna try to finish the room on that tiny house, and we stuck it all underneath the porch and stuff, which I'm glad we did, because it just rained and rained and rained.
It
And
poured.
yeah, so luckily all the plywood and everything that I have is dry, and I could put that up. But yeah, I'm gonna try to hopefully by the time Jaylena gets back, have the walls up and house wrap, and then hopefully the metal and stuff on the roof as well. So it'll be a lot of work, but I'm gonna try to do what I can, and then um, I'll be going out to the Sawyers for a little bit and stuff, and then maybe when Jaylena comes back, the Sawyers can come out and help try to finish it off, and then I definitely gonna need help with the post, putting in the cedar post all the way around the porch, because those suckers are heavy, like really really heavy. So I'm gonna try to get that done, and then the neighbor up the way, she texted me last night and she was like, "Hey, can I bring some stuff over?" You know, and I was like, "All right." And it was like tomatoes and plums and pineapples and stuff like that. The lady she works for, she does like she's like a nurse, and she helps like an elderly woman. Well, she gets a bunch of stuff like that from her job, 'cause she's still working, and all that stuff. So she's like, I know, if you can't eat it, I know your goats will. So it's pretty cool having neighbors like that, we watch each other's backs. And we stopped and talked to the husband like 2 days ago and stuff like that. And, they are super nice and, said if we ever need anything, go over there. And so it's pretty cool knowing that, even, when, Jaylene is leaving or whatever, like I'm still got people here if I need help and, stuff of that nature. And I don't know. It's pretty cool being out here. It'll give Jaylene and I a little time to, I guess, think on, you know, her project, my project, just kind of, be separate. I think as of right now, our friendship and everything is going really well. And, you know, I mean, at this point, it's not like I'm ready for her to leave, you know, not yet. But um, it gives you the opportunity to be away, and it's like my parents always say, you know, fish starts to stink after 3 days. And it's not that you don't want to be around someone or something like that. It's just, you can't miss someone if they're always around. And I think that was a big thing with us at the beginning. Well, our whole relationship was we were together every single day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I mean, it was a lot. And there were times that, I would go on tour before she started working the band, and give us a little time apart. And then, she'd go on a trip or whatever it may be. And I think stuff like that is good. So I think this trip, it really wasn't planned on our part, I guess. It was more of your sister just needed somebody.
Yeah, she just texted me. It was like, hey, can you house sit for me on these days? And I was just like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, so I think something like that works. And I know a lot of people were asking too, you know, what are y'all gonna do when Jaylene is done with the van? Like, is Jason gonna just go travel and, you know, like leave the tiny house and all stuff? And it's like, I mean, we'll travel, but I think, and I think we both agree, and you said it before, you still want to go travel and do stuff. And I think it's good for her to get out and go and travel and see things. And sometimes, every now and again, I think you need to do it by yourself. I think you need to have a friend with you. I think I want to go with you sometimes, but being alone forces you to overcome fears and the comforts that you would normally have. Like, you get over that pretty quick because you got to do it. You have to rely on yourself. And I think that'd be a cool thing for Jaylena to get out there and take her van somewhere. I'm sure it'd be scary and she'll kind of freak out here and there. But at the end of the day, you're going to learn so much about yourself. And I think it's going to be awesome. And it's the same thing with me being out here by myself. I learned a lot. And, it gives you time to reflect and learn new skills and gain confidence, stuff like that. So, I don't know. I personally think it's going to be cool. I don't know if you're already getting nervous about hitting the road.
No, I'm actually excited about it. I'm starting to think now, like, okay, this van is going to be built fairly quickly. Where do I want to go? So yeah. I'm starting to actually like think about that aspect of it. I'm more so excited than nervous or anything. The most I would be nervous about is just like the van itself. Like if it broke down and I'm like, so far away from anyone, that's like the biggest thing. But
I think luckily we have an extended family.
True.
And it's all you guys that watch. And because I've thought about that before, I'm like, man, what would she do if, you're in who knows what state and the van broke down? It's not a easy phone call to be like, hey, I'm 20 hours from you, I need help. Yeah. Well, you're kind of SOL, at this point, because that's a full day drive and not many people can drive 20 hours straight. And I was like, what would, of course you want like AAA and all that stuff, but there's people that we've become family and friends with through YouTube that I think you're covered. And it's the same thing, if we were just on a random trip or, whatever the case may be, there's people all around the country that watch. And that's such a cool feeling to know that you guys are there. And I know, you know, at the drop of a dime, you would help. And that's the crazy thing is, you know, we built up these relationships with you guys. And, you know, that's a big reason why we go live a lot on Facebook or YouTube. Not because we need something or anything like that, but like we want to build the family, the community, the relationships we have with you guys.
And I think I think going live is super fun. It's it's like FaceTiming you guys, and it's different to read your comments right then and there and be able to respond to you versus
Instantly, yeah.
commenting back on a comment that you left. So I like that aspect of it. I think they're super fun. That's why I like to go live.
Yeah. No, yeah, lives are really, really fun. And I don't know. I don't remember if we talked about this or it was with the Sawyers and stuff, but Jaylena asked me, she's like, if your channel ever hit like 1 million subscribers, you think you'd still go live? And like, I was like, heck yeah, I would. I was just like, the comments would be almost insane, like you couldn't read them, but I'd still want to go live. Like, that's just something we've done from the very beginning. And that's one of my favorite parts of YouTube is going live. I don't know, I'd go live every day, but I know that'd get old. But I don't know, I enjoy it, and it's a cool feeling to know that, you know, if Jaylene was on the road, she was by herself and something happened, I feel confident enough that there's someone out there in that area, wherever she may be, that has followed for long enough that we feel like we know that you could get help. I think. Never know.
I mean, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, so go out there, see what happens. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. I'm very glad the sun came out and it's not raining. I thought it was gonna rain all day, but it gives me enough time to hopefully it'll dry up just a little bit, and I could try to work on the tiny house.
I gotta hit the road.
Yeah, you don't have to drive in the rain. So I was kind of hoping you wouldn't have to do. And then yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and call it for this video. Appreciate you guys watching. I know the volume is real low on these videos. Something's going on my phone. I'm gonna get that fixed hopefully by the time the next video comes out. But hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and probably see you guys on Monday on Coffee the Crockers. I probably won't do the weekend. I might, but I'm gonna try to get something fixed so the audio's not bad. So sorry if the ads are popping up and they're blowing out your speakers and you know, all that, but yeah, I'm not good with goodbyes.
Toodaloo.
There you go. Bye.